adventures of Alan Wake. We will dive into the mind of a madman who creates a story about. I don't fucking know. We just gonna play the game and figure it out. Get it. Oh, I gotta figure this out. Okay, let's see. Alright, why the fuck is it doing? Find Tor. Okay, I'm gonna have to use. Fortunately, I gotta use YouTube because I'm confused. Let's see. Oh, so my game must have been glitched because she didn't do this for me.
So, the teens would drink, do other stuff that isn't culturally content at all. But the bunker has a tendency of fun, especially when it's flat.
Hmm. Alright. She's supposed to open the door for me.
When is Blum gonna do something about these leaky roofs?
Alright, let's see.
Tor is not okay. Something is definitely going on here. The clicker makes Wake's writing change reality. Can I trust him with that much power? Not sure I have a choice.
Mm, Alright. Okay. Let's get back. Right, Odin spoke directly to me in Mind's place. What am I looking for? The call has been trying to recruit them for years. Odin rejected all their.
Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
That's what I had to do.
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now.
I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business.
It's just... There's some things that, Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Thank you, Rose.
Alright, Rose. Wellness Center.
Odin said Tor needs help. But from what? Is he turning into a Taken?
Bro, if detectives do this for real, I couldn't do this kind of work. That's a little much.
Watch out for puddles. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is a walking red flag.
Graphics do look good. See if I can open this now.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Oh. I wish they'd make a game where it's a scary game and the whole thing was in the rain and darkness. Or like cloudy.
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
Can I open it? No. Filling kits. I got no more inventory space.
Hello? Tor? It's Saga Anderson.
Now I can go back and get that bullet.
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song, a gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop at this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
Tor was here.
Rosenby found Mr. Anderson knocked out on the floor by a phone, burns on the hand, cut on his head, was out cold, so brought him here, been acting strange all week. Take good care, he is VIP.
He's hurt pretty bad, but he tore off his bandages. Why?
They gave me pieces for my storyboard, but I don't see them. Oh, here we go. Storage viewer. Tor Anderson.
Tor is being targeted. He needs help.
So she's drawing conclusions from the evidence that I'm getting and putting on my storyboard. Okay, that's the door. I just got turned around. I hate when that happens. Alright, so I came from here. Look at my map. This way's gonna be blocked, so I'm gonna go this way first.
Must be locked from the other side.
Okay, so that's cleared. Somebody in this room right here.
Tor, wait! It's me!
What are fucking workers at? Like a mental asylum in here. Making sure there's no clues. Oh, hold on. Do something. Okay. Woo, that scared the shit out of me. God damn, I hate that. Alright, before I go over there.
An electric lock. Looks like
I got
it's
these
controlled
headsets on, so that
remotely.
should be loud as fuck. Was this the door that was locked? Yeah. I hate when they do shit like that. Watching on the TV probably ain't so bad. When you got headsets on, it's like all in your ear. The light heals me. That's why it makes that noise. And it shields me from the enemies because of shadows. Inventory full. Alright. What is that, a flare? Arrow. So her grandfather's being targeted by some demonic force.
This door needs a knob. A security computer.
This is gonna be some kind of fucking riddle with these dates circled. Got time to be solving fucking riddles. Alright. I had to take care of a dead raccoon over by the bunker. Smelled very bad. Not good for my hangover.
Day, then month. He uses European formatting.
Day and month. Oh, okay, I see. Sure, it's gonna have to tie into the code somehow.
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders. Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
So now I picked up the clues, so what I'm going to do is go into my mind, see if I can put it together and figure out the code. If not, I'll use YouTube.
Tor left the wellness center.
See if we can figure out this passcode.
I have what I need to figure out the password. The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
Some dates are circled. Calendars show phases of the moon. Alright, so we got 17, 3 17s. Full moon, third moon, new moon, first quarter. New moon. Seventeen, 16, 19. Alright, we go to YouTube. Alright, we are in the security room. Alright. I was close. 170823. I want to see how they figured that out. 17. Anyways. Wait, 23. It's a day, month, year.
And the doors are open. There's Tor. And he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
Boy, high as a kite. See if anything happens on this video. Nope. Check one thing out really quick. This says email by. I don't know where this goes.
Doesn't look right.
Email balloon. Right here. Oh, so that locked room. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me go back real quick. That room has a weapon in it, okay. Let me look back on my map. Alright, so I went in a circle. In here. Safe room. Oh, this was locked before. Oh, no, I've been here before. That's where the arrow is. Okay.
When under Americans fall down!
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Need to catch up with Tor.
That's blocked. I need that door handle. Nothing else of interest.
This must have been Tor's.
Motherfucker. They keep doing that shit.
Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go, Tor!
Okay.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
It's 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
Before I go to the objective, I'm gonna look around real quick. Alright, so this is where I came. These are all locked. Okay. I'll come here later.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is was resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me.
Why the hell would you be sitting in the rain? Alright, let's see what's going on with her. No, I need a profiler.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story.
I'm so glad I'm off
Gee
tomorrow.
whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible.
It's peanuts.
Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
A record is in the museum.
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside? The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story? Can't open this with my bare hands.
Okay. So now I have a key. Check the nursing homes museum for the record. The nursing home, that's the wellness center. Look at the basement. Clutch. I'm gonna pull out the shotgun for this part. Ooh, you motherfucker. Re-up. All this equipment they got down here and all this water. Nothing but mildew. I'd sue. Alright, so there's a fuse that is out. Struggles with artists.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
These are my fuses, but okay. Let's look at the map. Okay, so this clearly is the way to go, but I don't want to go there yet. God damn, picking up pages and shit?
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Before I go in there, let me look around. So this has to be storage laundry room. Okay, so that door must have been locked. That was over there. Oh, we gotta go through a grate.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on? Thomas Zane and his partner, Roger. First old manor house outside town. A couple already settled in. Not reading all this. Omega establishes ours. Okay, so he bought this manor. Ah, where did y'all hide the code, you sneaky little bastards? That's that door that was locked.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself
Look
into
that
her.
code up.
She screamed. Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now he had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
A fuse. Could come in handy.
Where did it tell me to put that fuse? Probably in the boiler room. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. What the fuck was that? I heard a voice in here. Alright, where do I put the fucking fuse? Definitely overlooked something. Do one more sweeper. Maybe the fuse is something I use upstairs, I'm not sure. Alright, we're gonna head out of here.
I can't force it open.
There's the home, got dead bodies in the basement.
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the Cult of the Tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books. Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, Lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately, too, so he must be working on a new book! Exciting.
Oh. Okay.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
No.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Anga's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it. Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The Dark Presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Angus Remorse now?
He is a young girl in love. A rock and roll twin. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Angus Remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Angus Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub. Angus Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Angus Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location. A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks. Key fob's no good without power.
So now I was supposed to go to the basement, which I already went and got the fuse, so I gotta go plug it back in. The fuck was that? Hearing shit. That's the front of the house. I had to go through the back. What the fuck is that? Oh shit. I don't know how they're injuring me and I popped the flare. Oh.
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
I hear another one. I'm gonna kill it. Where am I? Is it glitch?
The resident shouted!
She's still talking, supposed to be dead.
What was on their cards? Hammer!
That's funny. Now I can plug in the fuse.
There. Power's back on.
Old lady scaring the shit out of me.
Again!
Shut up, you old hag.
It was too late. She was underwater.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering? The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the Dark Presence? A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. Tor's a romantic, huh? Do you know anything about the Cult of the Tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror.
The overlap is on the pond.
This isn't real.
Fuck this place.
It's a loop. I'm taking this maze, you have to read the words to know how to get out of it. Or you'll just loop.
No power. Can't use the switch. I need to get the power on to use the switch. The wall just disappeared. The light did that?